Hey guys, welcome to my video. I usually don't show my face, but this is the excuse for this video, seeing I am telling you guys how I got catfished. And the reason I'm telling you guys this is because I want to protect younger kids in this community. I'm only 15 years old, and this happened to me when I was like 11, 12. So here's my story. So basically, I am filming this on Snapchat because my camera's being whack on my iPhone, so don't mind the bad quality. But anyways, here's the story on how I get catfished at 12 years old on Roblox Instagram. Roblox Instagram. Roblox Instagram. Yeah, you heard that correctly. So let's get into it. So I was 12 years old. I was a little kid. I didn't know what I was doing. I was on Instagram like promoting my builds and this, that, the next thing, building these like horrible builds. And I mean horrible builds. So I was just promoting my builds, making friends, you know, talking to everybody. I was homeschooled at the time. I didn't have many friends. I was just sitting around, blah, 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 on Roblox and whatever. I was 12 years old. So I wanted a boyfriend. I was 12 years old. I was like ugly as hell too. But that's not the point. But basically I came across this account, and let's not use his real name. Well, it wasn't even his real name to begin with, but let's call him Tony. So Tony DM'd me. He had his Roblox account. It had over 1,000 followers. So I thought it was legit, because he had over 1,000 followers, so that's why I thought it was legit. So basically, he DM'd me, he's like, hey, you want to be friends? And I'm like, yeah, of course, because like I'm a little 12-year-old, like I didn't know what I was talking about. And I was like, yeah, I want to be your friend, why not? And then he was like, just like, let's play Roblox sometimes, and this, that, the next thing. And I was like, oh hell yeah, like I finally got a boyfriend. And he said he lived in Canada. I'm pretty sure Canada, yeah. So keep in mind, he sent me pictures of this like boy that looked around 13 years old. I thought he was adorable. I'm like, oh my god, you're so adorable, this, that, the next thing. Me being naive and only 12 years old, I was like, oh my god, he's so fine. Like, and then I was like, hey, you want to play Roblox? And he was like, yeah. So we played Roblox for a while. So cringy. So we played Roblox for a while. We were just chilling. Keep in mind, we never voice chatted. Never. So basically, I was like, hey, wanna FaceTime? And he's just like, oh, my camera on my phone doesn't work. And that's the first red flag. Keep in mind, first red flag. And then I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. And he started calling me things like baby girl. He started like being like, hey sweetheart, this, that, the next thing. And me being 12 years old, I was like, oh my god, he called me that, he's so sweet, like girl. And then I was like, ah. And then he asked me to be his girlfriend. I'm like, hell yeah, like I've never had a boyfriend in my life. So I accepted his question. I was like, yes, 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 yes. And then after a while, he started talking in ways you shouldn't talk to a child. And I kind of got weirded out, but I was just like, maybe this is normal because I've never had a boyfriend before, so maybe this is how it is. I was 12 years old. I was a little girl, like a little kid. And then he was like, oh, like I can't talk that much, like I'm busy and this, that, the next thing, and da da da. And we never talked on the phone. I told him to send a voice message of his voice. He sent a voice message. His voice was deeper than I expected, but maybe he just went through puberty and he like was older, I guess. And I was just like, oh, I like your voice, is that the next thing? Send a voice message back, like. And then after that, I told him to send a picture of himself because I got sick of it. I was just like, send a picture of yourself to prove you're real on Instagram. So he took a picture but I could see a figure of a person, but the room was extremely dark for some reason. Like, it was dark, and I'm talking, the room was pitch black, but I could see like a figure of a person. So I'm like, okay, that must be him then. I didn't really think much. I was 12, and I was like in the 6th grade, and I was like, girl, okay, you must be real. So I was like, to brag on my friends, I was like, hey girl, I have a boyfriend. This, that, the next name, his name's Tony, you know. And then I was like, okay, FaceTime me, like FaceTime me. And he wouldn't FaceTime me, he just wouldn't. So I was just like, I just dropped him, like, whatever, just whatever, I guess I have a boyfriend, but I don't even know you. and then one day this girl messaged me. She's just like, oh, why the F are you talking to my boyfriend, this, that, the next thing, and da 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 da. Girl, what? He's my boyfriend, what are you talking about? Like, that's mine, man. That's my man. Not your man. That's my man. She's just like, oh no, we've been dating for 3 months and this, that, the next thing, and da 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 da. This girl must have been like 12, 13 years old based off her pictures, and she was a Roblox Instagram as well. And let's call her Catherine. So Catherine was like being all mean to me, calling me all these names, and oh my god, you're such this, that, the next thing, and da da da. I mean, I don't even know what half those words meant at the time. I was 12. And then she's just like, blah blah blah, and this, that, the next thing, that's my man, da, da, da. And I'm just sitting there like, what do I say to this? So anyway, I DM'd the guy, I'm like, what is this? What the hell? What's this? And like Tony, and Tony said, oh, I don't know what she's talking about. I don't even know that girl, and this, that, the next thing, and I don't know who Catherine is. And then Catherine sent me screenshots of him saying the same things he was saying to me to her. And then I ended up being like, oh, well, screw you, I'm gonna block you, da da da. And then I blocked him. And you think that's the end of it, right? No, this story takes a twist. So basically 3 months went by, right? 3 months. And I get a DM from this other guy, and you think I would have learned my lesson by now? No, I wouldn't have learned my lesson by now, hell no. So I got this message from this guy. His name, let's call him Nathan. So Nathan was like, oh hey, you're so beautiful, this, that, the next thing. And I'm just like, thinking you're kind of fine too. He was this nice looking, like, he looked like a model. I was 13 maybe? No, I was still 12. This guy looked like he was 18 or some crap. So then I was like, okay, send me a picture of yourself. And then he sent me the picture of himself. I was like, wow, you're fine, this, that, the next thing. And he was also a Roblox Instagrammer, so I wanted to play Roblox with him. And we played Roblox for hours and hours, and I was naive enough to not FaceTime him. And then there comes a part in this story where I end up being like, okay, show me a picture of yourself so I don't get catfished like the last time. And he sent me a picture of himself, and it looked clear as day. And apparently he took a picture of a picture because it wasn't him then. And I'm like, okay, well, that's cool and all, but whatever. So he sent me that picture of himself, and I'm like, okay, I believe you, da da da. And he said the same excuse, that his like camera was broken or something. So then I ended up being like, okay, I've kind of had enough of this, let's FaceTime. I don't really care if your camera's broken, find another way. Like, who doesn't have another device to FaceTime unless you're like, I don't know, but like, I'm like, let's FaceTime and whatever. He wouldn't FaceTime. I said, send me a picture of you holding up 3 fingers, and he didn't even put his face in the picture. He put 3 fingers like this, but like with a like in the dark. So then I was like, girl, okay, you're fake. And I called him out, and he's just like, oh, what are you talking about? This, that, the next thing, what are you talking about? And I'm just like, you're obviously fake. Like, you're, like, this is what happened last time. Like, girl, and me being 12 years old, I'm still like, but I really want a boyfriend. And then I was like, okay, send me a picture of yourself then. And he wouldn't. On these bougie glasses. Then I was like, girl, okay, I'm done with you. I'm done. And he kept being like, oh no, what are you talking about? This, that, the next thing, I'm real. And then I didn't talk to him for 2 days. Then he admitted, he was like, you know, I'm actually the same person from last time, you stupid blanks. I can't say these words, but I'm actually the same person as last time. I'm Tony. This, that, the next thing. Yeah, this girl was, this guy was Tony. Tony. And I'm like, girl, you did this to me twice? And he's just like, yeah, you stupid little duh. And I'm just like, ugh. Wow. I got played twice. After that, I was just like, okay, do this one more time, calling the police, da da da. And then me and Catherine, I told Catherine about this because she found out he was fake the first time. So then I went to Catherine, I'm like, you know, this is actually Tony doing the same thing over again and da da da. And me and Catherine decided to do some research. We found an Instagram page linked to his other account. Like, we knew for sure this was his account. Like, we did like mad research. And we found out he is a 30-year-old, 40-year-old guy from India, married to a girl. Married. Fishing on 12 and 13-year-olds. Fell out of my chair faster than you can even imagine, girl. Like, I'm like, what? Who does something like this to little girls? Like, and I was like, I threatened him with like law enforcement and stuff. I'm like, literally, I'm taking this to the police. I'm taking all his chat logs to the police. This, that, the next thing, blah 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 blah. I didn't actually report him, but because like I don't think they would be able to do anything. I mean, they could track the account, but who knows how many fake accounts he had from other phones and stuff. So I just threatened him with it. I'm like, you ever do this again, I'm calling the police, this, that, the next thing. And he got scared and he never came back. I got his account banned. I got both accounts banned. I don't know where he is nowadays, what he's doing nowadays, but I don't even want to know. But all I gotta say is, look out for these red flags and stay safe, because things like this happen all the time. Worse than this. So thank you for watching my story time.